shit. I got balls like phone call reception, but stay strapped like
I just want to start out by saying today we finally got over the fucking hump and made it to the state championship game. Huge fucking win against an undefeated team to get to the state championship game. Next Saturday at 10 o'clock in the morning, we're going to play Providence Catholic for it all in 5A. We need this dub. It's been 9 years in the making. We need this dub. We've been busting our ass. We got one more week to come out here and bust our ass again and go get this fucking ring. Spartan up, boys. Hey, I said it this morning when we was live. We need this game. Spartan up, gang. If you here in Illinois, be at Illinois State. Next Saturday, $10 a.m. for the state championship game. Be there. Be loud. Help us get this fucking dub. Come on, y'all. Got a celebratory B. The Bulls came back and won again? What the fuck? And won. And won. Gotta go look at this, y'all. So walking back in. All right, gang, let's get into it, man. Enough is enough. I put these guns down and fuck you up. Let's see this Bulls come back.
It's the second night of a back-to-back at the United Center. It's Josh Giddey and the Bulls look to respond with the Wizards in town. The Bulls trying to hand Washington their 14th straight loss. No time for these Bulls to lick their wounds after a tough loss to the Heat last night.
They're 1-14. They have the worst record in the league. Meanwhile, Kobe White gets his first start tonight. The starting lineup's presented by Old National Bank. White is healthy. Few Bulls aren't, but White, Giddey, Buzelis, Vucevic, and Dosunmu, the starting five tonight for your Chicago Bulls. It's Ring of Honor night here at United Center as the Wizards win the opening tip. So a lot of festivities over the last few days here.
You're going to see a lot of that this year in the NBA.
Buzelis gets under the basket. Kispert is working against him. Buzelis one-on-one score. Modest Buzelis, who took his ankle last night, but good to go tonight as the first bucket. Sarr was able to at least handle that pass. He's a little bit long. The Wizards have the second youngest roster in the NBA. The Bulls have the fifth youngest. Here's Kobe White. That's a three. The youth for the Wizards hasn't quite responded so far this year. George works it out to Sarr. And the three drops, but Dosunmu could not get that layup to go down.
And here's the veteran right here, C.J. McCollum.
Certainly is.
He's still a very good player, and he's very, very smart.
He's had over 2,000 threes in his career, just added another. Here's Vucevic turning on Sarge.
It's a simple game.
Nice post move by Vuce. Stop and pop. McCollum is good. Nissan drive to the hoop. Shop NissanUSA.com. And one for Buzelis. Vuce trying to make it in. Two.
His size advantage. I feel like they have a little bit more bounce in their steps than they did last night against the Heat.
Pittsburgh closed down by White. Takes it to Giddey and scores off the back of the rim. And one. Giddey being pressed by George. Kevin Huerter in the game. Trying to work around the screen. Huerter on the ball.
He's a Huerter.
He goes inside, unable to finish, but Vucevic.
Good follow, Vuce. There you go, big fella.
So many games where he has surged and others where he's been quiet. Huerter got his hand up, forced to redirect on that pass. Pittsburgh, though, found a way to finish.
Battles and wars and won championships, and we bled together, we cried together, and then we won together. This is awesome.
DeSumo goes inside and scoops it home. Makings of a highlight reel play for Buzelis. Column with the bounce. Sarr, who gets on the highlight reel instead.
I tell you what, man, Sarr is
that one to land to the basket. Giddey will take it down. Nice pass. Buzelis spins. Looks for a spot. Scores.
I tell you, it's good to see him because he took a nasty ankle sprain yesterday. Didn't like he was going to come back. But again, the power of being young.
Carrington off the screen. And a three drops for Bub Carrington. Here's Giddey trying to take Carrington inside. Out goes to Vucevic. Shot clock at 5 for Trey Jones. Baseline drive. Trying to flip it to Giddey. Got taken away. Up it goes.
He just tried to catch a body.
Again. Shot clock at 5 for Trey Jones. Baseline drive. Trying to flip it to Giddey.
Just tried to catch one.
Up it goes, and it's Pittsburgh again.
I told you.
The Wizards have 4 guys out themselves that usually play, including the veteran Chris Middleton. Here's Cam Whitmore making a three.
This is a kid, I'm going to tell you, this kid Cam Whitmore can play. His mind, right? I'm telling you what, he's an explosion.
Wide open, Smith misses short. Bulls crash for the rebound. It was tipped out, but Whitmore handles it. Now a flip and a dunk. Vucevic with the dunk for Washington. Kevin Huerter, a quick catch and shoot. Too strong, trying to get his own rebound. It was tapped away by Carrington. Up ahead, a steal. It's Giddey with numbers up top. Huerter lays it down.
He was sitting in front of
Giddey up ahead. It's Jalen Smith drawing Vucevic. It's a bounce feed.
But he is a very big-time talent.
There's Kobe White shrugging off. Keyshawn George and laying it.
It's a lot of it.
Be a fun ceremony at halftime. Here's Trey Jones. High off the glass. And Phillips fills it up again.
And that's what the role. And that could be those two guys' role. I thought Dana Terry did a good job on the West Coast trip.
Ball handler inside. It was Cam Whitmore again.
I told you.
Kobe White steps back. It's a three. That drops for White.
That was all the way from Carroll Stream. Bang, bang, bang.
With on the ball, they're having trouble containing the initial point of attack. We know the Bulls are undersized. I mean, they just gave up an alley-oop dunk there. We know the Bulls are undersized.
Good game for the Windy City Bulls. Scored 22 points last night. And the Bulls a bit short-handed tonight. Senge gets his first call here. Kobe White drains a 15-footer. We'll see how he can get involved here in the second quarter. Second chance for the Wizards. They get a rare offensive rebound here so far tonight. And George reverses it over Huerter. And Billy down.
Guys in Houston, they said he can start on most teams in this league. You can see. Find a home.
This is Huerter that goes strong to the basket and able to lay it down.
Bulls have 30 points in the paint.
30 of their 49. This has helped the Bulls stay around here. Despite a big offensive output from Washington. Offensive rebound and a putback for George. He was cold last night, just 2 for 8 from the field. He had 10 points. There's Kispert, who was good in the first quarter and gets 3 more.
And that bounce pass. Get to the rim.
George with a swing into the corner. Kispert again, 5 for 5. He has 15 points. And Donovan wants another timeout.
It's an 8-0 run right now.
Vucevic is back in the game against Vucevic here. As Kispert caught that pass from Trey Jones, another turnover. Vucevic outruns Vucevic and dunks it. Skitty into a double team. Buzelis in the paint. Scored some points early. See those start to pile up. Kispert's been hot. So is Whitmore. And they combine for that bucket for Washington.
You start to feel good about yourself. You still got to play. This is a marathon, not a sprint.
Trey Jones missing that three. Vucevic, though, got the rebound right in his lap. And a putback for Vuce. Out to Vuce in the corner three. Got it! 7-0 run highlighted by that three. Kispert out to McCollum. Haven't seen a lot of the veteran tonight, but he gets three right there. McCollum's made a couple of those. Riley, the former Illini, in the game for Washington. Sarr backs his way down to Vucevic. Foul, and the basket counts. That plays second fiddle in his own country, though, to Wemby. Bounce feed, it's Vooch, and one.
Three the hard way.
Johnny Bach, Norm Van Leer, and Neil Funk will be honored at halftime. Getty picks a pocket. Now he's all alone. Getty skies. The 1993 NBA Finals. Guy drafted Derrick Rose and put together some really good teams at one point as well. Here's Vucevic on the turnaround jumper as he makes that.
Jackson is just tough as nails, could stay in front, guard guys. And Bill Cartwright, you don't win titles without Bill Cartwright. Bill Cartwright, you needed that guy in the middle that can anchor not only your defense, but your offense.
Paxson put away the Suns. Also had a big shot against the Lakers.
Because Oakley was, the enforcer. The Bulls had the power forward position. He was Michael's basically protector.
Kobe White lets it fly and one.
Oh, wow.
Bulls come out firing here to start the second half. Just a one-point game. They were up by 16. McCollum with the floater gets a couple. And one as White gets called for a foul at the very end of the play. As Kispert brings it up for the Wizards. 16-point lead disappear. McCollum. Ellis had a hand up on him. Sarr with the offensive rebound. The turnaround. Hook doesn't go. And it's Kispert, a third chance for the Wizards with a 13-game losing streak. Here's Alex Sarr for three. And that drops for Sarr. His second three. Wizards have allowed nearly 130 points per game. Bulls will have plenty of chances here to get on the right side of this one. Kitty with a line drive three.
Giddy up.
Hey, that shit wild as hell on bro.
The team has come out shooting very well to start the second half. White just rolled it down Vooch's chest and he scored.
Vooch said, look what I got here.
That shit
Wizards with the extra pass. Kispert drains a three.
on bro.
Although the older fans might remember that the Wizards actually started in Chicago.
Young as
They
fuck.
were the Chicago Packers
young as fuck.
and the Chicago Zephyrs in the early 60s. Jalen Smith gets on the board for the Bulls after the timeout.
I guess you have to convert some of those offensive rebounds.
Sarr spins himself into position for a basket.
The Bulls are 5 of 15.
Yeah, I got the Bulls.
Getting into the paint and Australia and France will be well represented. Here's a three. Vucevic drains that one. Here's Bub Carrington, pulls up three. Rattles out. Rebound. Champagnie gets two.
And he'll find a way.
He don't
Vucevic almost lost it. Now he does. Up ahead, Trey Jones in front of the defense. Reverse.
Good feel in the body by Trey.
I ain't being fucked off. I'm being real.
Really trying to shrug off Champagnie. Now it's Jalen Smith. All the way to the basket, off the glass.
Get some butter with that roll, Jalen Smith.
That's fucked up.
Big first half.
That's fucked up.
And he gets two around a bevy of defenders. George being crowded out to Vucevic, who misses that three. Rebound Jones. It's Herter up ahead. Dosunmu's wide open at the top. It's three.
Io Ghost
I ain't seen
to run.
Sumo Herrera off night shooting-wise, just 2 for 9, but a big 3 there. Bulls haven't had a lead in a while. Might have a chance here after Carrington buries it. Come the Bulls again. They have some numbers from Carrington on the ground. Burner goes up and under, and no foul was called. And now Carrington. Three-point line tonight, 7 out of 33. George and the crowd left it for Vucevic, who scores it. Kobe White, the swing pass. Giddy the 3. Good for Giddy.
Okay, that's good, man. You can do that. You can be the he man.
Don't hurt him, Cam.
199. Whitmore steps back. He drains it.
I'm not.
Every time the Bulls get some momentum, Washington pulls it away.
We could be niggas in the regular season and then get our ass.
Jalen Smith on the attack. Lays it down.
Switch hands on him.
Not beat us.
Wizards are 5 in double figures tonight. Here is Giddy off the glass.
Bro, them niggas was talking
Locked down his 4th.
on the news.
That's as close as you can get. McCollum with the runner off the window.
Listen, you got to play C.J. McCollum like an all-star.
They ain't played nobody all year.
Double-double. That happened 4 times in NBA history. Norm Van Lier was the first. There's McCollum with a floater.
In a hurry.
I mentioned he started last night without Kobe White playing. Tonight they started together. Here's Sarr with the fadeaway. Still saying for Jones. Shot clock down to 5. Jones falls back. Knocks it through.
Man, you got pushed by Champagne that time. Was able to 25, 30 assists.
This is the first time they've ever made it.
Chance, Vucevic.
Vucevic, man, bang, bang, bang.
And it was a home game. But don't talk shit if you ain't proving shit. Don't talk shit if you ain't.
Free cheese, mouse in the house.
With 5 starters.
How about Vuce? 18 points in the paint tonight, which is a season high.
Deshaun George plus all the offensive rebound. It's 5 for Giddy. Now it's Kobe White looking to launch. Takes it closer. Out to Vuce. The 3. Deshaun George against Buzelis.
I feel
too strong. Gets his own rebound. Column a look at 3. Big shot for the Wizards. Strong to the window. Buzelis got a hand on it. It's another block shot for Buzelis. George at 3.
Goodness.
Shot clock at 8. Out to Sarr. Sarr on the attack inside. It's grabbed by Giddy on the rebound. 1 minute left in a 1-point game. Here's Kobe White, strong inside. Off the glass.
the ball one time.
The coach wanted to get the ball to C.J. McCollum. Didn't like George running it.
Renner and McCollum drawing a double team, taken away. McCollum kept it alive. Sarr down low. Coulibaly with the dunk. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout.
They had 21.
You get paid to play.
Bulls trying to get the lead back. A foul as Trey Jones got knocked over by Coulibaly.
They scored. Look. That's how they scored last
Give the Bulls the lead at the line. He ties it up.
A fumble recovery for a touchdown.
Shot clock at 7. Now 6. It's White. Dribbling. Looking for space. The three. Links in and out. Rebound for Sarr. 5.5 seconds left and a timeout for the Wizards. Carrington looks to get it in over Vuce. Running the time. Got it to George. George almost got stripped. He's down. He throws it away. Out of bounds. Bulls ball. Inbound to the backcourt. Trey Jones runs away. Bulls win. 120.
That's the
Dreams do come true.
They win tonight by 1. 121-120. Vooch had a big night. He's standing by with Casey Johnson.
Vooch, you guys saved your best for last. What changed in that fourth quarter?
Because motherfuckers know what's up.
Finally started playing.
We played.
For 3 quarters, whatever. We were very soft. Gave no resistance. Ooh, man, we gave no resistance. We gave no resistance. We didn't do anything that we talked about. Just played really soft. It was really bad. and then we played a little bit in the fourth. But obviously we're happy we won, but we can't keep doing this. It's not sustainable. We have to be better.
Is there any benefit to being 7-4 in clutch games, though?
I mean, yeah, but it's not sustainable. It's not something you can do, and it's not even about beating clutch games. It's just our approach, the way we play, what we're putting out there. The product. Just give up tons of offensive rebounds, drives, no resistance for 36 minutes, and then we finally start playing a little bit. It's just it's not sustainable. We don't have enough talent to do that.
I like the honesty. You tied your season high with 28 points and 12 rebounds. What was working for you offensively?
Well, just playing off my teammates. I also think what really helped me is being really aggressive on the offensive glass. Got some easy ones there. Kind of got me going. Got a lot of my shots in the pocket. Which,
the nigga didn't go down
shot,
on the field.
They're just playing off my teammates, being aggressive. I felt like we needed some energy. We needed some, so I wanted to be a little extra aggressive on the offensive glass, try to generate something for us, and glad it worked. But yeah, again, happy we won. You take it when you can in this league, but we have to be realistic. We have to understand that this is not good enough. We have to be better.
Last one. How will you guys get back to the way you were playing defensively earlier in the season?
A lot of it is obviously the mental approach. A lot of it is detail oriented. We don't focus on the details that a coach talk about. We don't do the effort plays, like boxing out, knowing which way guys like to drive, putting our body to help when somebody drives, things like that. It's all stuff that we can control. We just don't do it for whatever reason, and we do them. We're a good team, and also then it enables us to run and be good offensively. When we don't, we keep taking the ball out of the net. It's hard for us.
Appreciate the honesty, Booch. Take care.
You got it.
His coach was losing it. Bird, I'm talking about.
Do something that's the same, and you're gonna worry about the same kind of result, but everybody is different. The team is different, and with Bobby, rebounding is going to be key to win this game against Detroit. So Bobby definitely brings that edge and intensity.
Giannis sitting on the bench here tonight, missing his second straight game. Left adductor strain, and projected to be out 1 to 2 weeks with that injury. This is the third game this season that he has missed, or the fourth game that he has missed in the second straight. Bobby Portis says, start me.
I'm not coming up again. I got a damn that
I thought it was because you were dapping him up in the pregame.
They probably saw that too. They probably saw that
magic. Taylor Dern, I've talked about his numbers, Wesley, averaging almost 21 points this year and almost 12 rebounds per game. Cade Cunningham has the size advantage when A.J. Green is on him, finds that shooter, Duncan Robinson.
Being Marquette and coming back to Milwaukee and play for that alma mater type situation was tremendous.
Oh, hanging, hooping. There's a 2 for Tobias Harris.
Winning basketball games. So if you're Milwaukee, your offense is going to be your defense is also going to be part of your offense. Taking good shots and making sure that.
That's a strength.
That's a strength of theirs, but. It's hard enough to play the NBA at 100%, let alone not full strength. But you can see he still had that concerted effort like he did against Philadelphia of getting to the paint.
A.J. Green fires and hits.
They're going to get more opportunities, more shots, relentless pressure. It was a good stand at start.
Well, pick in the pocket, Asar Thompson. And Doc Rivers called a timeout.
I hope so. Maybe.
Rollins back to Bobby Portis, has one of those, now he's got 2 of those.
Another reason why you like getting Bobby activated early. We always wanted to get Bobby a touch early because he can make the game so much easier. He's fearless on the offensive end.
Give it to him early, and then he starts cooking early.
Exactly.
He's 2 for 2 from 3. Speaking of cooking.
He's a big shot maker, big time playmaker.
Yeah, only 28% from 3 here this year. Bobby's not here so far.
Let Bobby cook. Let Bobby cook.
Lead's been cut to 4. Darren lowers his head. They close the door on Kyle Kuzma, looking for his first points. A.J. Green finding Kuz inside the lane. Nice move.
That is very, very good, patient basketball right there. Tough on your mental, your physical, but it's always good to see somebody get back after.
So it's his season debut, and Tobias Harris is back after missing the last 9 games.
That's good to see AJ get the ball in the basket.
Out there. Get out of his way. That's
no, bro. I watched the first half.
Only played 6 games so far this year. And they find Terry Sims.
You know, in everybody else's space, and you know what you're going to do. You're either going to be ready to shoot it, or you're going to go crash.
It's Bobby Portis always ready to shoot it. How about the start for BP? Showed you that they really attack the paint. You know, in terms of three-point makes and attempts, they're about almost last in the league.
And right now, Milwaukee doing exactly what they're supposed to do in that zone. They are rebounding out of it.
Let's say to Ivy. From the out of bounds, Duncan Robinson fires, hits at the buzzer. They're going to count it.
I understand.
5 here to shoot from Miles Turner.
Josh Allen versus Lamar Jackson running the building.
Lob play to Jericho Sims. That's a first this year.
That's not even his legs. That's not even an argument.
Yeah, without Giannis, I think we'll see a more zone here for the Bucks. That's a good push shot and a good attacking play there.
Passed a little bit too much. Sometimes to get yourself going, you just got to get in that paint and see the ball go in.
Someone forgot about Isaiah Stewart.
It's not even a question.
The misconception of zone is that it's lazy. It's actually, sometimes it can be more work than man-to-man because of the communication that you have, the rebounding responsibilities. As we see Danish Jenkins just have that belief and, you know, that opportunity. And it's good to see him, you know, having that moment right now. Well, we don't really want him right now against Milwaukee, but in his career.
I thought Josh Allen broke his fucking arm.
Miles Turner gets it knocked away. Those Pistons are always moving their hands. And Green with the leak out.
And with the way Detroit's playing defense, that first read has to be there. That ball has to be on time, on target, and you have to be willing and ready to shoot.
They probably gave him that.
Jenkins driving.
I'm just talking shit.
And another timeout from Doc Rivers.
I know, bro.
That's tough to do in this league.
Meanwhile, out of this timeout, AJ Green ends a 14-0 Pistons run. Favorable for the Bucks here right now. They trail by 10. Ryan Rollins, his first points. He had to work for him.
I did too. I'm over here like, fucking, I'm finna go to sleep. Because if I got to watch Mr. Trubisky in this motherfucker, man.
I think he fell when he fell forward. His helmet fell on his hand.
Well, he got hit from behind, and I think the body weight fucked him up too. Yeah.
His hand into the ground. I know where the fuck this shit up. What I'm saying is I thought the nigga shit was broken half in the middle of his motherfucking head. The nigga didn't go out no more the rest of the game. That's a big difference.
It was his left arm though. I did. I swear I thought it was fucked off. Oh. Hey, cause what it could have been was that collarbone or that shoulder. Cause the way he fell, like, I don't know. But he was getting fucked up. I didn't know Houston had the #1 defense in the motherfucking league. I didn't know that. Like, overall.
Houston and Denver is the best 2 defenses in the NFL.
Yeah, I knew about Denver. I ain't know shit about Houston.
Houston got the best all.
And maybe it's because of their record. But
it's only because of their record. They only giving up 17 points a game right now.
right. But as you know, bro, it's hard to beat the same motherfuckers twice in a year. We got a motherfucking test on our motherfucking hands, dog.
Who y'all finna lose to?
Who?
Who y'all play next? Pittsburgh, ain't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Y'all should win. If y'all lose that game, y'all gonna miss the playoffs.
Hell no.
Shit. Nigga, if y'all lose that game, what's to say y'all gonna win any other game? If y'all lose that game, that'll put y'all at 5 losses. And then that'll give y'all 1 or 2 losses maybe that you can afford, because division out the question. So you only fighting for 5, 6, and 7.
I wonder who that right now.
Right now, Houston fighting for one of them spots, and they got the tiebreaker.
But we had a tiebreaker versus everybody else though, as far as y'all and the Chiefs. So it'd be like the Chargers.
The Chiefs, we gonna win our division. That's what I'm banking on.
Okay, yeah, y'all win the division. Y'all win the division. It's a wrap. So.
Hey, is there anybody there with the gun, or is it just him being hurt?
3 emails come, gun in my face, Glock to my face.
They robbed somebody, shot somebody, and killed him.
They told me to get in the car, call somebody in town to give them $1,000 while they.
Hey, with me, brother.
Tuesday, February 11th, 2021, Albuquerque, New Mexico. What seemed like a casual meeting ended in a kidnapping, an attempted rescue, and a murder through which authorities would uncover a network of juvenile crimes connected by the same app. For months, that chain of fleeting messages and reckless decisions would guide an investigation that revealed 2 homicides, a recurring pattern, and a lingering question: to what extent can a screen turn a connection into a tragedy? I'm Tyler, and this is your daily dose of crime. We see you watching, but only about 11% of you are subscribed to the channel. So, if you enjoy this video, make sure to hit subscribe and ring that bell so that we can reach more people and you can keep getting your daily dose of crime. As always, thanks for being here.
Let's go back to you initially start talking to her.
Yeah, so I started talking to her for like maybe 15, 20 minutes. And she was like bringing up like little things, like she's like, oh, you're a tweener, like this, oh, that's where you put your money in, like she's trying to figure stuff, like asking me a bunch of questions. And like I don't really open up, so I'm not really telling her nothing, but I told her some stuff I do. And as soon as I told her all that, like I'd say about 3 minutes after, 3 emails come, gun in my face, 247 to my face, Glock to my face, and then the other guy pulls her out like if she's a victim of her getting robbed too. But while I'm getting thrown on the ground and they pull me out of the car, I'm listening. She's all put her in the car, and she just texted me. She said she ran away, but how was she running away if she was in the car behind me while they were bumping? They were bumping while he was driving. Because there was 3 at first, and I kind of looked, and there was only 3 males. And then I kind of looked back, and I saw a 4th, but she was in the passenger seat of the other car.
What kind of car was the other car?
All I know is it was silver, and I didn't really get a lot of look because he was pointing a gun right in my face like the whole time. There was 2 guns right in the back of my head and 1 to the face on my side. So he told me not to look at him or he'd shoot me, so I wasn't really worried too much about the car. I was worrying about him killing me.
Let me ask you this. So there's 3 males, right? What if the first male that you think of, did he Did he tell them they're old?
Yeah, they were all young. They were definitely like early 19, 20, 21 up there. The first occupant was a white male. The guy in the back with the AK-47 assault rifle to my head was definitely a black dude. Just by the tone and how his hands were, I could tell.
So.
And the other dude I couldn't tell because he was in the car. And he was the craziest one.
He was the craziest one?
Yeah, he was like, he was gonna shoot me. Like, he shot off the ground and then.
Hours after the homicide, detectives from the Albuquerque Police Department's Homicide Division interview Elias Otero's brother, considered the key witness in the case. His statement becomes the first piece of an investigation that, according to official records, began in the early hours of February 11, 2021, when Otero was shot and killed in front of his home in southwest Albuquerque. Police seek to establish the exact timeline of events, identify the individuals present during the earlier meeting, and determine how what was initially described as a casual encounter turned into a fatal shooting. According to the information gathered up to that point, the victim had left his home after receiving a call from his brother, who was in another part of the city and reported being under threat. Detectives now aim to determine where that contact began, who was present, and what relationships existed amongst those involved. This interview would mark the starting point for connecting Otero's murder to other crimes committed during that same period, and help investigators to reconstruct the network of contacts operating behind the scenes.
Where did you shoot at the ground?
At the grass field. It was like a grass field. All I could see, I was looking down and shot. And the only thing I could think about was me getting shot, so I didn't.
And what kind of gun did this guy have? Was it a handgun?
It was an assault rifle, too big. They were definitely packing me.
So the young black male, you said he had an AK?
It was like a Draco. It's called a Draco. It's like a mini AK.
Was it a micro Draco?
Yeah, it was a little Draco, like you could put it in your pants. It was a little one. But it had a big clip. It was like They were wrapped up, they were mashed up. I could only see their eyes, but I couldn't tell you. I remember what they looked like, but
were they like COVID masked up, or were
they were
like robbery masked up?
Yeah, like robbery, like make sure they don't see their face, gloves on. They were prepared for it. They were definitely set it up.
So let me ask you this and understand this. You're not in any trouble. I am not the drug police, anything like that. But was there any transaction of narcotics, anything like that between you and her? Like, did you smoke any with her? Did you tell her that you could get her anything like that?
So I did smoke before that.
Okay,
and I'm not gonna lie, I did. But I smoked before I met up with her, and I smoked with another female.
And I was just asking because you said this is where you keep your cash.
Yeah,
what did she mean by that?
I keep my cash in the middle, which means like if I have any money in there, which I didn't have a lot of money in there. And she everything that they were saying where it was at, she knew. So and before all this started, I noticed her phone was on a call, but she was kind of hiding it, but kind of it was weird.
So she was actually calling somebody?
She was on the phone with somebody.
Hey, is there anybody there with the gun, or is it just him being hurt?
They had a gun in my whole way over here.
Alright.
He's dying right now, man. There's a gun on the floor, there's a shotgun.
Okay, cool.
But they're all legal.
Okay.
They're legal to carry a firearm. I'm underage.
Okay. Is he not breathing at all? Let's go. You guys got PPE?
I got the truck. I got this is the one that set me up.
Okay. We got the car up there. We got the car up there. Okay.
I'm sorry, I just got a gun in my hand.
No, man, take a deep breath. Do me a favor. Let's secure this. Let's try and ID him. I'm gonna let rescue know it's good to go over here. Okay, watch that firearm.
30, 10, 50.
Come on! Stay with me!
Where's he shot?
He's right here. Come on! Stay with me, Elias! Come on, open your mouth!
Elias, stay awake.
Stay awake.
Please, Elias,
Guys, I need the medics to make sure that they're safe, right? That's why this is going down this way.
Thank you. Drop that shit. 4th and 10. Let's go.
Come on.
47 seconds left.
During the interview, the brother describes the moment he was intercepted by the attackers and the weapons they carried. According to his testimony, at least 2 of them were armed with semi-automatic pistols, which they used immediately and without warning. His account matches the ballistic evidence recovered at the scene, where multiple 9mm shell casings consistent with the type of weapons used were found. Investigators note the aggressiveness of the attack. The shots were fired at close range and in rapid succession, suggesting a coordinated and premeditated action. This information allowed forensic analysts to determine the shooter's positions and confirmed that the victim was struck while attempting to respond to the threat, placing the act within the parameters of intentional homicide with a firearm. From this point forward, the investigation focused on tracing the weapon's origin and exploring potential links between the suspects and other violent robberies reported in the same area weeks earlier.
A couple months ago, our daughter, Anna's my niece.
Okay.
Hangs out with my daughter. My other daughter doesn't really like her, so they don't hang out. The other day they were hanging out together for who knows what, and Anna was gloating, I guess, about that they robbed somebody, shot somebody, and killed him. I told my daughter, she's probably lying. She's a liar. She likes to lie. She's cool, whatever. So the next time they meet up, my daughter's like, "You're a liar. You need to stop lying."
Right.
She goes, "Really?" Pulls out the paper you guys you guys gave her, stating what happened. She's like, "Look," and starts laughing about it. So my daughter says, "Oh, okay," and then she just threw it on the table. My daughter took it. I know if she took it. She brought it to us. We read it the other day, and I'm like, "This is wrong." The next day, we're watching the morning news, and the mom comes on the TV. The guy's mom. My wife said, "We have to do something about this." I said, I agree. So I called 242 cops. Took them an hour to get a hold of me. They said that they can't do nothing to call another number.
Okay.
I left a message. Nobody's called me back. Okay. Last night, my daughter has an issue with her boyfriend. I pulled the officer aside and I told her.
Good.
So what we know is this. This isn't the first time she does this.
Right.
She gets online, Twitter, what is the other one? Snapchat and Grindr, whatever. She gets on there, finds boys, dealers. That's why it's okay with her to do it. And then she meets them at a park, or they pick her up at her house. She meets them they go to a park.
Let's go.
She records what
14 seconds.
she's asking questions, to see what they have. She records it. The other people are listening. Once they know what they want, they come and rob the kid, take his stuff. I guess this time, the kid gloated about drugs, money, guns. So he told him he has money at his brother's house. So they put him in the car, they take him to the brother's house. At this point, the brother knows what's going on. He walks out with the gun.
Get out of bounds!
The one kid shoots him.
He got out of bounds?
They jump back in the car, they stick the kid back in the car. I call him the kid from
first down.
Right.
They drive down, the kid jumps out. She says that she's following him in the back of the car.
Oh,
behind
fuck,
her.
he got out of bounds.
This whole time she's laughing about this.
Right.
The kid jumps out, rolls on the ground, whatever. Doesn't even know his brother's dead.
Right.
They pick him up, whatever. He says what happened. Names Anna by name. Okay, so now Anna thinks it's funny. She left. She went to Austin.
Okay.
For 2 weeks. And then that boy, one of the boys, brought her back. So she's in town now. Currently living with
Touchdown! Let's fucking go!
Another friend of hers. I have the address where she's at now. To me, it's wrong because if it would have been one of my kids,
that's how you walk that motherfucker down, man.
Because it's not right what they did, and they've done. It's not the first time.
Fuck out, let's go, bro.
Right. She also says, "I'm a teenager. And I'm if I get arrested, I get 2 years in juvie and I'm done. I don't care."
In the interview, the witness provides a crucial lead, claiming to know the exact address of one of the individuals involved in the attack. He adds that the woman regularly frequents the location, often arriving late at night and sometimes accompanied by 2 young men. He also mentions that after the incident, the suspect was absent for about 2 weeks in Austin, Texas, before returning to Albuquerque and resuming her routine at the same residence. Investigators immediately verified the information, cross-checking it with prior reports and complaints related to the same area. The address matches one previously mentioned in earlier police documents, allowing the homicide unit to request a location order to confirm the suspect's presence. The development marks a decisive point in the investigation. For the first time in 8 months since the crime, detectives have a concrete lead, bringing them closer to the alleged perpetrators.
Stay with me, brother.
So like 5 yards from the sideline. I feel that.
Okay, you guys have a pulse anywhere.
Come on, bro. Come on, brother. Come on, don't do this.
Hey, listen to me. Hey, where did it happen, bro? Hey, where did it happen?
5 seconds left on the clock. I had 2 timeouts.
And they just roll up on me.
Where did the shooting happen? Was it here?
They told me to bring out him $1,000, and they told me to bring out a gun.
Okay.
And I told them to do it what they told me to do, and I told them.
Okay, let me know if you get any 31 calls in the area.
He puts a gun in my head and he's like, open the trunk. So I get up and I'm explaining to him every move I made, my hand movement. I got in the car and I was like, I'm touching the button, I'm pulling it up. And I told them where the trunk pop was, and they popped it. They searched through my whole trunk. They searched through the whole car, under the seat, back in the seat. They went through my car. I was there for a good minute outside. And then after that, they told me to get in the car, call somebody and tell them to give them $1,000 or they'd kill me. And me thinking, well, who am I going to go to for $1,000? And what they wanted, and so I told them to go to my brother's house, and that's where I felt most protected, and they have guns under their names. So that's where I felt most to take them. So he's driving all the way on the freeway, just on the freeway, and there's a gun to my head the whole time. And I'm trying to look around, he's clues, I'm trying to look around, but I look, and he's like, they're staring at me the whole time, and he said if I said anything, he'd shoot me in the leg. And he puts the direct gun to my leg, and he says if I look at him one more time, or I move or anything, he's gonna shoot me. So after that, I'm going on the freeway forever. We're in the east side, so I'm coming all the way up here. And he goes around this thing, he goes around it, and the guy's behind him the whole time. He's like bumping the car, like he's like bumping it, like hitting it with this.
And there's only one other car, right?
Yeah, there's only one other car with 2 occupants in it, and then another 2 with me. And the backseat's very small, so he's back there cuddled up with a gun, and he's just going crazy, just yelling at me. They're just yelling at me the whole time. If I ever be there, I'm gonna kill you. He's like, I don't have nothing to live for. He's like, I will really kill you. He's like, they better come out or you're dead. I'm shooting you. And he's just threatening me the whole time, just with death. And I'm thinking, I'm gonna die. What do I do? So I get here, I get to the house, and they pull up and they tell me to get my phone, which I didn't know my phone was, but it was under the seat, so I found it. I FaceTime my brother Jacob, and they tell me not to tell him anything, and I was just like, bring $1,000 out. And this is where I started. I was like, please bring $1,000 out, please don't do nothing. They have 2 guns to my head. But I couldn't tell him that there was an occupant in the back. I couldn't be specific because he told me not to. So I said they have 2 guns to my head, and my brother's like, okay. So we're waiting, and he's like, call him again. So I'm calling my brother, but then my brother opens up the door, and my older brother that came out, and he comes out the house, and they're both with their guns out, and I'm crying and I'm telling him, brother, don't do it. And the guy's pointing the gun at me, and he's screaming at me, I'm like, kill me, I'm gonna shoot him. And I'm like, oh God, here I go. And I'm telling my brothers, I'm crying, I'm like, please don't do what you're about to do, because I know they're gonna shoot. So he's telling me, I'm gonna kill him, my friend. And my oldest brother, Elias, pulls out his gun, and as soon as he pulls out his gun, that guy starts firing, and it's just a whole shootout. And I'm looking at the other guy, and he's shooting the Draco at my brother, and the other guy's shooting at him, and then the other guy in the other car in the front was shooting too, also at him. And my brothers are shooting back, and then they take off, and I'm still in the car, like I was trying to get out. I was trying to bust the door open, but it was locked. I was so confused. I was like, oh my God, I'm trying to get out. And I unlock it, and we're coming around this corner right here, and we're coming. And he cocks his gun, but he's still shooting at the time. And he cocks it, and he gets like stuck, he gets jammed, and I'm listening to him. And I'm scared. I'm like, I'm gonna die, I'm done. And he cocks it, and he gets jammed, and that's what saved my whole life. And I open up the door, and I jump out. And he just started shooting at me.
So he was gonna shoot you, but it jammed.
Yeah, it jammed. I could hear it jammed.
As investigators listen to the statement, the magnitude of the case begins to take shape. The demand for $1,000, a trivial amount compared to the level of violence used, reveals the degree of irrationality and disregard for life displayed by the attackers. According to court records, the suspects were not pursuing a planned profit, but rather a quick opportunity to obtain cash and weapons, turning the event into an act of impulsive and disproportionate violence. The Albuquerque Police Department's analysis points to a growing pattern of young offenders resorting to lethal force over minimal sums in social media-facilitated robberies. In this case, a life was taken over a minor theft, executed with the same brutality as a calculated ambush, an act reflecting a complete lack of control and human empathy. This finding would later be key for prosecutors in classifying the event as intentional homicide committed during the commission of an aggravated robbery.
We're gonna have to start pushing people. Tell him! Go tell him!
So good morning. Today is Monday, January 24th, 2022. It is now 10:22 a.m. My name is Jolana Macias. I'm an assistant district attorney. Here with me is, on the phone is Deputy District Attorney John Duran, as well as Assistant District Attorney Dana Bial. Present in the room is Detective Leah Wise with the Albuquerque Police Department, Detective Scott McMurrow with the Albuquerque Police Department, Ashley Bruno McLeod, and can you say your name for me, please? Dukes. Okay.
Okay, so Anna, I'm just going to kind of explain a little bit real quick who I am and what I do, okay? So I'm a detective with APD, but I'm also a detective with APD Homicide, all right? So I am the detective that investigated the case. We call 480 Timothy, so it's the case in reference to a young man that was shot after a red Lexus and another vehicle were taken, and it's the one that you were charged on, okay? So that's one of the cases that I'm investigating. The other case that I'm investigating is in reference to Donnie Jacob Brandon, which was a shooting. So there are a few people that are already in custody for that case, okay? The people that are already in custody are Jawan Bennett, Luis Ayala, Armando Rodriguez, and I'll also be asking you questions about that. But the way that I kind of want to do this is I'm going to ask you questions first, just in reference to 480 Timothy, okay?
And just to let everybody know, we have two other incidents
So Anna, what I want to do is I just want to give you the floor. So I want you to tell me what you know of the case that kind of started at Alvarado Park, how you guys became in possession of the Impala, and then how everything else occurred after that. Okay, if you can speak up though, just because we have a couple people on the phone and they'll need to hear you too. But I'm just going to give you the floor, and then when you're done, I'm going to go back and ask you questions. Okay?
So it all started, I don't know the exact date. I went to a party with my ex-boyfriend, Damien Tapia, and he had a friend that goes by Lucky. And we were at a party, and it was a Mexican party, so I had stopped being friends with Adrian because I heard about the previous case that he's involved in.
Okay.
And so I ran into him, and it was him, this guy named Goonie, that his real name is John, and then a couple other people and his older brother. And Damien was wearing like jewelry, and he had the teeth that people have, the fake ones.
And who did? Adrian? Damien, okay.
And so then Adrian was like, he walked up behind me and he was like, thank you so much for bringing us him. And I was like, what do you mean? And then he was like, Josiah wants to hit a lick on him. And I was like, no, I told him that it was my cousin. I was like, that's my cousin, you guys can't do that. And then he was like, we're gonna do it, like, just shut up. And I was like, no. And so then I turned to Damien and I was like, hey, go get my purse from the car and look for my pen. And I didn't have the pen. And so then he's like, okay, so him and his friend started walking in the car, and then I started walking behind them. And then that's when Adrian ran behind us, and he pulled a Draco out of his pants, and he started to like make sure that it was able to shoot, I think. And he gave Josiah a gun, and he was like, we're gonna do it now. And I was like, stop, and I kept telling him to stop. And then that's when he was like, how many guns do they have? And I was like, I don't know if they even have guns, just leave it alone. And then Adrian kept yelling at me, and then finally Damien got in his car, and then that's when Adrian was like, if I see you run out of you have 5 seconds to leave now. And so then I was like, why? Because I want to let you guys rob somebody, like Adrian hurt him. And then he was like, we weren't even going to do anything like that, like, you should have just let us do it. And then I just left with Damien. And then that's when Goonie called me, and he told me that I was lucky. He didn't know that the guy I was with was named Lucky. And then I was like, who's Lucky? And he's like, I have beef with his brother named Rico. And I guess they had robbed him before for him. And then I was like, well, I didn't know that. And then their friend, Goonie, told me that it was better if I left my house that night because Adrian was planning on going over there and shooting it up. And so then their friend Adam picked me up, and he said that he had to take Goonie his bag to him. And then Goonie went to grab the bag, and they seen that they didn't roll one of the windows down, which was where I was hiding. And so then Adam drove off, and he drove to the Sonic on Rio Grande Bridge, I think it was. And he told me to get in the trunk, so he put me in the trunk, and then he drove to Adrian to give them the rest of their stuff out of his car. And that's when Adrian was like, where's that stupid bitch? And then Adam was like, I don't know where she's at.
During her interview with investigators, Annabelle Dukes, one of the individuals involved, claims that her participation in the incident was the result of pressure from those accompanying her. She insists she never intended to commit a robbery and was forced to take part, alleging she tried unsuccessfully to stop the attack. However, detectives note several aspects of her demeanor throughout the interview. Dukes recounts the events with precision and without hesitation, recalling sequences, names, and movements almost chronologically, even though the interview takes place nearly a year after the homicide. Her fluent delivery and absence of pauses, typical of memory reconstruction, draw the investigators' attention. She shows no signs of confusion or effort to recall, instead speaking quickly, calmly, and without emotion, as if the events had occurred only days before. This apparent coherence contrasts sharply with her claim of having acted under duress. Furthermore, digital evidence recovered from her account shows prior and active communication with both the victims and the attackers, directly contradicting her statement of being forced to participate. For prosecutors, both her behavior and the electronic records indicate prior knowledge and voluntary involvement, reinforcing the conclusion that Dukes played a deliberate role in planning the encounter.
That should have been. Let's step over this way, alright? That should have been. Hey, Steph, roll out with my son. You tell me where to step. You ain't tell me where to step. You ain't tell me where to step. You ain't tell me where to step. Step on my son. That ain't your kid. That's my son. You tell me where to step. How many times did he get shot?
I don't know.
Where at out here?
You had Nick at gunpoint in
Huh?
his head.
Who did?
The guy who tried to steal his car.
Huh?
And Elias went up to him. He said, you ain't stealing with this car. And Elias, we started
Go make the fucking play.
Elias.
And then I started shooting at them. And they shot my
He came out in his underwear?
No, they took all the clothes off of him. We came out because Nick said he had that guys pointing a gun at him, so he came to help.
Thank you.
He came to help.
Yes, he came out here to help. And then they started shooting at him.
Oh.
Shot in the ears.
They took
off and jumped out.
They took the car? They didn't know whose it was?
I have to know who they did, who did it.
I scored right here. It's 3-2. I'm up 14.
30 minutes to get here.
Oh, the cops took forever to get here. I was on hold the whole time from the house to here. On hold with 911. I was on hold with 911. I was on hold. 911 put me on hold.
And then Adrian started to follow Adam in the car, and I just felt the cows in the trunk, so I was freaking out, and I was texting Daddy asking her to let me out, and she kept telling me no because they were behind us. And then Adam crashed into somebody's fence, and then he got out to get the bumper, and that's when I heard Adrian. He was like, "Why are you running from us, brother? Is that dumb bitch?" or something like that. And then Adam drove off and went to Danny's house. And then that's when they kept making threats to me, saying that they were going to hurt my family or they were going to hurt me if I didn't set somebody up for them. And so then they kept making the threats, and so then I told them if I got the pendant from Damien, which is what they wanted, if they could leave me alone. And they said that if I could get it from him, and Damien wouldn't hang out with me because he knew that they were trying to rob him because I told him. And so then he said the only way that they wouldn't hurt me was if I set two people up for them. So they had me do Richie for them, and when they set Richie up, they told me to get the gun from him, so I did. And I went behind a tree and I didn't want to look. I didn't see anything that had happened between them. I just started running, and then that's when they came and picked me up, and then they dropped me off at home. And I told them I was really scared because Richie knows the person that I was staying with. And then Adrian was like, "We're still not good until you do the second person." And I was like, "Dude, I can't do that. Like, this is bad." And then he kept saying that we wouldn't be on good terms. Like, he wouldn't leave me alone. And then that's when he told me to do somebody named Nick. He said that he knows that Nick was a plug, and Nick was texting me at the time. And so Nick had wanted to hang out with me, so I told Nick that we could hang out, and Adrian told me to do Alvarado Park because there wasn't cameras there. He said that he drove around. And so we went to Alvarado Park, and that's when Adrian told me to keep the doors unlocked because he said the first time I did it wrong, but this time I needed to keep the doors unlocked and to ask him if he has guns or jewelry. And so I did. I asked him if he had any guns, and he had already had the doors unlocked, so I asked him if he had any guns. And he said that he had a Draco in the trunk, so I texted Adrian, I said Draco in the trunk. And then that's when I went to get out of the car, and Adrian and Santos and Josiah ran up to the car, and they just started screaming, and so then I ran, and
So what seat is Josiah sitting in? And you said Josiah's driving Richie's car, is that right?
he's sitting in the driver's seat.
He's in the driver's seat, okay. And where are you at in Richie's car?
I was at first in the front seat, and then when they said that somebody was looking out the window, I laid down in the back seat.
Okay. And then where is Adrian in Nick's car?
He's driving.
He's driving. Okay. And then where is Santos in Nick's car?
Back seat.
In the back seat. Okay. What happens after you lay down?
After I laid down, I just heard, it wasn't Adrian screaming, I think it was the brother screaming. I heard yelling, and then I just heard 2 or 3 gunshots, and then that's when Josiah put the car in drive and then reached out and started shooting. And then I started yelling at him and I asked him to stop, but he just told me to shut up.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go through a couple things with you real quick. So Santos. Describe Santos for me.
He's Mexican, he's short, and he has straight hair that goes right here.
Dude, almost.
How long did you and Adrian date?
I think 4 months.
4 months. Okay. All right. Can you tell me who that is? That's Adrian. What? Yes, please. What else do you know Adrian by?
Baby Waffle.
Baby Waffle. Okay. And what's Adrian's last name?
Avila.
Avila. Okay. And then now you had said that after the shooting,
Goodbye.
that you guys go
this
back
game
to
has been brought to you by Milton Bradley. First half.
and tell Wapo's brother, or baby Wapo's brother, Adrian's brother. Yes, sorry, to the John Street address. I apologize. There's San Jose.
Drive home.
But you guys go back to
safely,
San
Rams
Jose and tell
that was fun.
Andres that you don't know what happened to Adrian.
Yes.
Okay. And then he goes and picks up Adrian from an area. Did you go with them during that time? Okay.
Josiah made me go with them.
Okay.
Because
And
my phone's the only phone that they have.
was it in the car that Josiah was driving?
It was in Andres's girlfriend, some type of car that he had over that night. He just took her car.
Okay.
It was, I can't remember, he had a car seat in it, but I don't remember.
Okay. All right.
Dukes maintains that during the shooting she did not fire or intervene directly, and that her intention was to leave the area once the shots began. For investigators, her account provides key names and relationships that help to link the February 11th, 2021 murder of Elias Otero to the earlier killing of Donnie Brandon, committed 6 months prior under a similar pattern of ambush and robbery. Her statement, however, contains notable contradictions. Although she claims not to remember the exact sequence of the shooting, she describes in detail the vehicle's positions, the weapons, and the participants, suggesting active presence and direct observation during the attack. Her tone remains steady and composed, with no emotional changes, reinforcing the impression that she is not reconstructing a memory, but narrating an event she fully remembers. This testimony allows detectives to confirm the connections amongst Dukes, Avila, and other suspects, and to establish the degree of coordination that would later lead prosecutors to classify the case as premeditated homicide involving multiple participants.
And then Andres then comes back with Adrian and bleaches the guns, and you said Pine Salt's the guns, is that right?
He used bleach and pine sol, and I think fabuloso. He just poured all kinds of stuff in the bathtub.
Okay, and then they scrub them down, and then they were, you said, and I'm just clarifying, so if I get something wrong, please let me know. So you said then Adrian takes them with a shovel to two different people's houses?
I think he took the guns. I didn't really notice because when his brother was bleaching the guns, Adrian had left to burn their clothes, and his brother started threatening me, and he told me he put his own gun in my head and told me that
Andre
if I snitched, he told me if I snitched, then he would kill me because his brother can't be going through that.
Okay.
And so whenever they had done whatever with the guns, I was just sitting on their couch in shock. I was scared.
Now, just so I can clarify, in this vehicle is Adrian driving, and Josiah is the one that's in Richie's car.
Yes.
Okay. And then Santos is the one that is in Adrian's vehicle, or is in the vehicle with Adrian, but in the back. Okay. How long have you known Santos for?
I've known him for a couple of months.
Okay.
Not that long. I just met him when Armando had went to jail.
Okay. Okay. So we know Adrian driving. We know Santos, who we identified on the phone. We know Andre is the one that threatens to kill you if you say anything. We know that Damien is kind of the preface to what occurred. And then we know that Josiah is the one that's driving.
Yes.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but during the carjacking that occurs with Richard, where they take his car, all three, other than Andre, and not Damien either, Josiah, Adrian Avila, so Josiah, Adrian Avila, and then also Santos are the three that were there that were committing these carjackings. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that we clarify that. And the other question is, you had said that they then started kind of picking on Serenity. Why to do these robberies? Why were they going to have Serenity do these robberies?
They kind of just, it's because Serenity, she's a really pretty girl, so she has a lot of attention from guys, but they don't like that they want to be robbed.
Gotcha.
So they just kind of have girls that they could care less about do stuff like this, because if it does come down to somebody getting hurt, then the girls get the pressure and they don't.
With Annabelle Dukes' statement and more than a year of collected evidence, investigators were able to assemble the complete structure of the case. Ballistic analysis, digital communications, and cross-reference testimonies confirmed that Adrian Avila, just 16 years old, had participated in 2 murders and several armed robberies, while Dukes acted as the intermediary who lured victims to their attackers. In April of 2024, Avila was sentenced to 29 years in prison for the murders of Elias Otero and Donnie Brandon, as well as for kidnapping and aggravated robbery. Dukes, in turn, reached a plea agreement that reduced her charges to felony robbery, receiving a sentence of 5 to 15 years, while Josiah Opadaka was sentenced to 10 years for his involvement in the earlier assault. The case formally concluded with confirmation that both murders were connected by the same pattern, meetings arranged through social media, minimal financial motives, and extreme violence. For prosecutors, the investigation revealed how a series of impulsive, digitally coordinated decisions led to irreversible consequences, leaving 2 victims dead and multiple families devastated. Beyond the sentences, the case exposed a growing phenomenon: the normalization of youth violence and its link to digital platforms, where each fleeting message can become the first step toward a premeditated crime.
Ooh. Oh shit. YouTube trying to get me fucked off, playing movies and shit on this motherfucker.
Little volatile. There's a major history with him, and we're going to basically go clear. If she's dead, she's dead.
What's going on?
Yeah, he's upset, but it's not real water works or anything.
I didn't think it was a gunshot.
So no heartbeat, no nothing. Secure the scene. Don't touch me.
Your wife is passed.
Hold on. You know I gotta switch it, so. That nigga popped on to see if niggas still on here.
Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses now. Not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle. You want to
Give me that. Ah, fuck me.
Is made of the right stuff. To your point of what he brings to the table to raise the ceiling, it's going to take time. The issue that they did not know was going to be glaring was that he was going to be this impactful. Like you didn't anticipate this. You felt like you were going to have to kind of shape him and mold him into being a pro and with the subtleties. But when you start to dial in, man, you got to make the right throw. You can't just, everything can't be just 100 miles an hour. These are issues that they're having that are frustrating, obviously, the receiver core. I think JJ, obviously, the other guys in the supporting cast, they've done a great job. Addison, they've all done a great job of really talking to JJ and supporting what he hasn't been and kind of owning the fact that we got to be better, knowing he just hasn't been good enough.
Can I show you something, Greg? This is J.J. McCarthy targeting Justin Jefferson. Remember, early on, you were like, you know what? When in doubt, throw it up to Justin Jefferson, and he can sort of help your growth. That's right. 70s? And he's been 73 dead outstanding. Like, supportively, like, publicly. He slammed his helmet that one time. Yep. Outside of that, he has been stellar. Do you think this bubbles up, or is this a war? I did not know this. Great job.
Again, I'll speak to this. Like, this isn't good at all.
No.
JJ knows this. And going into this season, one of the other hurdles that they had that most didn't know, like, how was he going to be mentally? Because when Sam Darnold took over last year and had the success, and he had the injury, he dealt with, yes, the injury and the rehab, but they also had to kind of shore up his mental capacity because it was like you started to question, is this going to be my job moving forward? Then you get the opportunity to start and be the guy, and this is what you're putting on tape. So
I don't think he's going to lack the confidence.
It doesn't show when he has a good moment. But there is some question of, man, I got to be better. He knows he has to be better.
I just think they're built to win now. I agree, but you don't make the moves they did. And again, I know it's year 2. It's 5 games in. Shador getting his first start after a 4 completion day in Baltimore. Full week of practice, so hopefully a little bit of a better result. What's on the line here, Shador?
He didn't even pull, man. Pull the shit there.
If he's excellent, okay? Let's just start there. If he's excellent, then he's set up incredibly well. Like, he will get more starts, I believe, this year. And will be, will have the opportunity to prove he should be in the mix to be the Browns starting quarterback. For this year, and maybe
he could theoretically seal it, not this one game.
Right.
This season,
of course. Yeah. So if he's excellent, if he's mediocre, then it's just status quo. It's like, okay, you're still a backup 5th rounder. Dylan's gonna come in when he's healthy again, and maybe he gets starts at the end of the year if they're done.
Question: how much is a college football field goal worth? 3 points or donations to scholarship funds for both teams?
If he's terrible, and I'm not predicting this that he will be terrible, but I am predicting that if he is terrible, this might be the only start he ever has. Because here's the scenario that if he's terrible, then Gabriel assuming Gabriel's healthy enough to start in a week, Gabriel takes job. I think it is very very on the board that Kevin Stefanski is fired after this year.
Yes.
If that happens, the new regime comes in with multiple first-round picks and Dylan Gabriel there, almost assuredly is bringing in a quarterback, and they cut Shador. And the whole league, nobody in the league was in love with him. I know that because he was fifth-round pick. Part of their concern was, man, it's going to be a lot of scrutiny and noise for a backup or maybe a third-string quarterback. Those concerns were validated this year. Not for Paul Shador. I thought he had one comment that was, when he's like, I'm better than some guys. But I think he's handled himself well, but the media is the media, and the fame and celebrity of him is there.
One mile.
Yeah, I forgot about that. You're right. So I forgot about that. Yeah. He hasn't been perfect, but I don't think he's been a bad guy or the problem. But I just think
the fucking spin.
it's awful when the whole league after Colorado, right or wrong, wasn't in love with him, and nobody has a real investment in him. If it's like, okay, he profiles out his best case scenario, a solid backup, that it's on the board that people are like, yeah, it's not, juice ain't worth the squeeze. So that's why I think there's that much pressure on him. To just not be awful.
Yeah.
To just be fine. To just look like he belongs.
And I would like to see him get more, like this not be his only start.
Me too.
I mean, if you're atrocious, then you gotta give your other players a chance. But if he's just decent, maybe he's not as good as even Gabriel was, and Gabriel wasn't good. But
throw it up, Josh.
I think their owner would like to see him get a few more starts. So there's that. But because obviously if he's excellent, you're absolutely right. If he's good and can earn more starts, we'd like to see that. But let's say he's bad, Greg. The challenge he faces is people that are Shador fans, and I thought he should have been the first quarterback taken in this draft. But we have to accept the NFL teams don't like him. I don't mean.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
All right, I want to go to the timeline here, though, and see what you think about this, because obviously you're constantly going on threads as they tie back to Epstein and everything. You've looked at this like crazy, and it's a case that it's like an onion. You keep peeling it. You never even feel like you're getting deeper. There's like no end in sight.
Oh.
Week 12 of the National Football League season starts tonight with the Bills and Texans, a game you can hear on West 1 coverage right here on 105.7 Fan. Let's go to the Winter Nation Fan Guest Hotline, where we're joined by Odyssey NFL Insider Brian Bollinger, host of the Best Football Show podcast. Insider calls
Pick.
brought to you by Nationwide for your insurance financial needs. Nationwide is on your
I knew it. I saw the formation he was in and the defense you was in. If he decided to throw it, it was gonna be a pick. All he could have did was run the ball with the quarterback. That was a stupid play. I don't know what he ran, but it didn't have enough crosses. Gotta have a cross. Oh, all right. Making it look like Thursday night.
Okay.
Out there getting sacked.
If that's what he wants to do, that is okay. I'm going to fuck him up.
Baldy, we've been talking a lot about the offensive line and their struggles, maybe Lamar Jackson's lack of trust in the offensive line, and it seems to be a weekly question to John Harbaugh. But that being said, who is the weakest link on this offensive line for you?
I don't think there's one weak link. They got the big run when they needed the big run.
40 seconds, clock running.
I called a timeout.
Damn, you called a timeout that fast? You should have heard it. You play how you play.
They just haven't had a lot of movement up front. But I would say there's one weak link. I mean, Linderbaum has been to the Pro Bowl. He's a good player. He's very undersized.
One of your inside niggas finna be open for sure. Oh, outside open. Ah, you could have hit the outside on the right. Once that safety rotated to the middle of the field, that mean when nobody gonna be deep except the corner he had already beat. We'll see.
Coming off a bye, I thought they'd find a way to be a point better than Denver, and they were. I was doing some digging. I found this interesting. So from the time Mahomes came in the league in 2018 until last year, he was the number one passer in the NFL against the blitz by a country mile. 113.8 rating, 66% completions, 8.4 per attempt, 69 TDs bone to 11 interceptions. This year, Baldy, he's being blitzed 33% more than in years past. He's got a rating of just 86.4. That's 27th in the league. Just 6 yards per attempt. Just 56% completions. Should he prepare for?
I ain't gonna lie, that would have been a pick in real life.
If I ain't click on to him, it would have been.
Is this a new way of life?
But now I ain't got no timeout. 17 seconds.
Explosives and then being vulnerable, maybe especially on the road. Is this something he needs to be wary of?
I think you just hit the bingo number. What you just said. I thought they lost the game last week, Jason, because they could not convert their explosives, and Denver did. They got one to tie one for 61 yards that led to a touchdown, but that's the only one they got, and they probably missed 3 or 4 other shots. In Denver, if you remember, they hit the big one, to Pat Bryant down the field.
On the ball.
You gonna have 3 seconds left.
That's fine. Get on the fucking ball, man.
Oh, you running a play? You crazy as shit.
Touchdown. Fuck. Touchdown.
I ain't gonna lie, you got lucky, boy. You crazy as shit.
I ain't had no timeouts. I couldn't have stopped the clock.
That's...
I couldn't do shit. I couldn't do shit. I couldn't stop the clock. I ain't had no timeouts. All I could do was
thought
get
you
on the
was
ball.
gonna hurry up and spike the ball and kick a field goal. This nigga hurried up and ran a play. If you wouldn't have got that play, nigga, the half was over.
No, they had 2 seconds left. There's 2 seconds left. If you would have dropped the ball,
you don't know if the ball would have got tipped or nothing.
I don't.
2 seconds go by really fast.
I don't. You right.
Nigga might have saw a sack coming, tried to run out the pocket. That would have been them 2 seconds. Anything could have happened. But you got a touchdown. It don't matter. I wouldn't have risked it. I would have got my 3. That nigga said, "Fuck that. I'm going for 6."
I felt like I ain't have a choice. I felt like the clock was running. The fact that I got on the ball with 12 seconds left and ran a play and there's 2 seconds left is dope as fuck.
Why is he not running? He's stupid as fuck.
Boy, you almost caught that dumb shit.
Why would he not take the 40 yards with Caleb Williams? I don't give a fuck if he wanted a touchdown. I'm taking them yards. It's going to boost that nigga morale for the second half.
He going to onside kick it? Oh, the nigga.
That was the fakest shit I've ever seen. Did that motherfucker just bounce off that nigga chest?
I don't even want to talk about it, bro.
Bruh. Wasn't that James Cook?
That's a fucking pick. Good looking, blood. What the fuck is it?
Pass interference like a motherfucker. Good thing ain't no pass interference. They rarely call that shit, because that's exactly what that was.
Come on, man. That was a fucking pick. Fuck me.
What you in here doing? What you doing? Go to bed. You looking like you doing something you ain't supposed to be. What you was in here doing? Gonna make me whoop your ass. You're in here looking a little too sneaky. Homie, we don't play that. We don't play that. Homie, we don't play that.
Pick. Come on. Thank you.
They just dominated that game. You go for it on 4th down 5 times, you go 0 for 5. I mean, you might want to look in the rearview mirror about some of those decisions. Against Philadelphia, other teams maybe might attempt that many, but regardless, Chicago is playing, they legalistic takeaways. That's always good to have when you're trying to win games. And so, Kevin Byard legalizing interceptions. Zone safety. He's just very crafty, very smart, gets his hands on a lot of footballs, and he did last week, make a difference in the game. So, I mean, they keep taking the ball away at the rate they are, which is 2 points.
I ain't had nobody for him. That's on me. That's on me. I ain't had nobody for him and I flipped it. That's my stupid ass. Doing dumb shit.
And so we'll see. I mean, it's a big game with Pittsburgh this weekend, but if they beat Pittsburgh, I would say that they can beat anybody in that division.
Baldy, I've convinced myself that the Texans are quite live to win this game tonight. Am I crazy?
No, that defense is so good, Jason.
If you would have caught that, bro, don't do that. Don't do that. That was a horrible throw. The fact it was that close is crazy.
I threw it behind him. So he was either going to drop it. If I threw it in front of him, that would have been a pick. I threw it behind him, and it actually kind of worked out that I threw it behind him. Kind of
Yeah, on
worked
a
out.
video game. In real life, if you would have threw that ball, period, that was going to be a pick.
I got to.
No.
I saw the shit before. I saw the shit before. What happened?
They cheating for you because you got Josh Allen against the Bears defense on Madden.
What you mean? I saw the shit before they play even. I said it before they even played. The play was going. The safety was playing outside leverage. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this.
That nigga was not supposed to catch that ball. All that fucking space in the middle of the zone, and you not gonna run the ball. Crazy as hell. See, that's why they lose games right there, because they want to give Josh Allen all the credit all the time. Instead of doing the regular, simple, smart football play.
What you mean? He was blitzing.
Nigga, I don't care what he was doing. That nigga had 2 down linemen 4 or 5 yards apart on the fucking line. Like, nigga, the whole A gap was open. I don't care what blitz you got. If you give me the A gap, nigga, that's a touchdown. From 2 yards out.
That's what he been blitzing at though. He been sending that double A gap shit. That last play was something different, but he been sending that double A gap shit the last few plays.
Send a double A gap blitz. That just mean quick outs and quick slants.
That's why I hot routed to the shit.
But that wasn't what that play was. He didn't do a double blitz.
No,
that
I know,
two
but I was
two
right.
D linemen, a damn fist. You could have put your fist in between them on the TV.
Yeah, I don't know what he was doing. I was expecting him to send some shit up the middle though.
Nigga, it look like the way your shit look right now.
Hold on.
That's how much space he
Hold
had
on.
on his
I'm in the
line.
same like right that like that.
Yes, that's ridiculous. At the 2-yard line, I'm running that bitch up the middle.
Underneath.
I don't give a fuck. For one, you disrespecting me. For even thinking you can get in a line with 4 spread out D linemen, and I'm 2 yards away.
Judgment to the serpent, part of the judgment to the serpent is that your seed is the seed of the woman. Well, that's contradictory. That's a conundrum. Women don't have seed. So that is right at the beginning in Genesis 3. What we have here.
Juke.
Come on, White.
Oh, the touchdown. Touchdown. What? Who is number 10? That nigga supposed to be faster than that. He got
That's Luther
dreads.
Burden.
Oh, that's why he a rookie. They cheat.
He
That
said
nigga
they cheat.
supposed that would have been a touchdown for real in real life.
Oh, good block. Holding. Did you see that
That
shit?
nigga said holding on
Did you
Madden.
see him? The nigga reaching all the way the fuck out
It's
here.
Madden, cuz it glitched.
Underneath.
He should have been through the out route.
He had a touchdown over there. Throwing it to the right, he had a touchdown.
I would have threw it to the running back and just
Because I was blitzing the dude that was guarding the running back. The running back was uncovered. Literally uncovered.
Everything is leading even now. This is another conversation we haven't done. There's a call. There's a. We're moving towards a culmination. And that
Hey, he'll give it back to me on bro.
insurrection.
Come here.
Again, came with heaven.
run.
And it's going to.
What is he doing? The fact he got that many yards is crazy. Cause he fucked that up. He should have stayed out the whole time.
So there's a lot that can be said there, but that's the through line.
How I got 8 niggas in the box and I don't get it. I don't get it.
Squeeze your line and slant them to the right.
Also, what I do is
Good call, DC Bird. Good call. Good call. Good call.
Christ living in a way that most people are very unfamiliar with because the
Pick.
conventional
Yes, sir.
understanding of the gospel of Christ.
Are they gonna call offsides?
Right? He forgives our sins and he saves us from hell.
I wasn't even paying attention.
Offsides?
I don't know what person you was on. It has to be on your.
I
You
was on
a
the
player.
linebacker. I was
You
off
was
the
on.
ball. This game.
Nigga was outside somehow. They ain't just cheat you like that, even though they did. Damn, that was a late hit. They ain't called that one. You can't argue that he hit that nigga late.
Hey.
And this is the message, by the way.
Thank you. And we're off.
And he still turn. Oh, he finna quit. Anytime a nigga turn this nigga around,
oh,
you suck. You let that nigga tackle you on the 2-yard line.
I was showboating this shit.
Lucky ain't fumble.
I'm gonna go split. Like, bro, you see these Oh, you probably can't even see the formations. Can you see the formations?
Yeah, I see him. You got. Hold on, go back. 3. You got 11, 12 personnel with 2 spread tight ends. That's just a split pro.
Oh, bro.
You should have kept going to the outside.
I should have.
Everything was opening up that way. It
Oh,
looked like the inside was open, but the flow was the other way.
yeah. But that's a fullback run. That's why the fuck I'm tripping. My phone died.
He said my phone died. The crazy part is I still heard it on the phone. That motherfucker died after he said it.
Hey, look at this play. Yeah, I'ma score. Or should I run?
I would run. He got 6 niggas in the end zone. In the middle of the end zone. What the fuck?
That man said, I ain't saying we at the stage where I'm saying it's over, but it's about that time.
You hear me? I ain't gonna say it's a wrap, but it sure look like
It's 2:22 left. This shit is over with.
I ain't gonna say it's a wrap, but it sure look like a burrito.
I'm gonna have to royally fuck this game off. Like he'll have to return this kick type shit and then get the onside kick and then score on this first play type shit.
he just one of them niggas who don't quit.
I fuck with it.
That's all that could be. It's 2 minutes and 22
Wham.
seconds.
Oh, he should have smoked his ass.
They don't make
Franklin
no
don't want no
22
smoke.
point play.
Who the fuck is Franklin? He don't want no smoke. Hey, this other one been fucking them up too. This cover 3 with the linebacker taking the middle of the field. Cause it forced you to throw the ball underneath.
Baby butt. My love. Lavanya.
Sis knocked out.
Knocked all the way out.
Oh, bro.
Bro was talking mad shit about making her cookies. You're welcome. Sleepy ass. Cause you got the wrong cookies. You got the regular chocolate chip. We get chocolate chip lovers. Oh, that's why they so little. The regular ones is little. Cause it's 24 of them. The ones we get is only 12 of them. So they twice the size. That's why I made so many of them. Roll up when you finish eating too. Please. Pretty please. Cherry on top. Yeah, cherry on top. I'm so elementary. Nigga say with the cherry on top. Nigga, is you subbing people?
Yeah.
You too advanced.
What the fuck? I'm about to fucking say, bro. And we're off.
Send me one.
Send you a what?
the game.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I ain't played this young in a minute. I feel like playing football. My record is 43-25.
Oh, bro. Well, how many minutes and shit?
Whatever you want to do, I don't care.
All right, well, let me roll up then. Cause we could play a whole 15-minute game with motherfucking 2 clock on, goddamn.
Say that. do 12 minutes. 15
is a hot ass.
15, nigga, that shit longer than a
We
real
finna be right here
NFL
for
game.
2 hours on, bro. Accelerated clock on 25 seconds. No injuries, no even team, simulation, all Madden, fatigue on or off.
Hey, fatigue on, gotta be. Nigga, fatigue off. I ain't gonna lie. I damn near just drop back and shotgun and run with Lamar the whole game.
That shit
if the
cheap.
nigga don't get tired, ain't shit you can do.
You online?
I should be. My last 5 games, I'm 4-1. I wonder. I wish it showed me the date I played. Nigga, I know I ain't played this shit in so long.
I think I sent that shit.
And then it's a new season, it's saying or whatever.
Right,
so
yeah, it is.
I ain't even played since. Like I said, I probably ain't played this shit since we lost to Kansas City. Color rush. Nah, I want my alternate.
What time you want to play?
Either earliest or the latest. I don't like the midday. I don't like when the field got half shade.
Wear shades and shit. Yeah, we gonna play at night. All right, hold on. Let me put this together real quick. Cause I roll one, but
they good.
I might.
I tried to make it just right with the crunch and the soft inside. Did I do good?
Did I
I'm gonna make you some homemade cookies. You don't be wanting to do nothing. I can't wait till about 2 weeks from now when you done caught back up on all your little rest. I'm on your ass. You gonna be in here baking. And I found the little stuff we gotta get to make edibles. You gonna make me some edibles. Yep. What? You don't want to make me no edibles? My nigga Jose told me how to get it. Yeah, I know that sounded like I was joking, didn't it? I'm for real though. My nigga Jose at the job. That nigga like, I think the nigga 20 or 19, and that nigga like 6'3" and look 30. He said, "How old you think I am, Jeremy?" I said, "Shit, about 25, 26, 27." But you know, I said it in my regular voice. That nigga said 19. Whoa.
What?
I said, whoa, girl, you could have fooled me. Grown ass kids. I ain't gonna lie. I about broke that dog's spine. Look, she left out. cuz bruh. I just told you when I walked out there to go get the food that it smelled like hot piss because she had peed on the pad or whatever. So I took the garbage out and shit, mopped and everything. I go back out there, she done pissed and shit. Tell you why this the biggest shit she done took in 2 years. Oh, you motherfucker, you. Exactly, she waited till she had a new pad. And that's what I'm talking about, bro. You don't use that fucking pad that's down there. You wait till I put some new shit down so you can use it. So now I gotta. To piss me off. And that's what I'm saying. But she's so little, it's like, I can't keep whooping you. I don't care. I whoop her enough. She gonna know. She gonna learn with me, motherfucker. That's why when I get too close to her, she jump. I don't give a fuck. Be scared. You keep doing bad shit and not listening. I don't speak dog. I don't know what else to do but whoop you. And hopefully you learn from that. You get right. Whatever I say, love the sound of that. Whatever I say, yeah.
My phone dead to the motherfucker. Bitch. Bro, I still can't believe I came back and won that fucking game, bro. I gotta go back and watch this.
The
Like,
crazy part is I can't believe. I guess that's because that's the way I play. I love the 2-minute drill.
I mean, I ain't saying I can't believe it, but it's like, cause I know I know how to play this motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was routing his ass up. I ain't gonna lie to you. But it's just the fact that it happened. Like, normally that shit happen against me. You know what I'm saying? This shit actually went my motherfucking way.
You might get on my ass on this first one. I might need a rematch. I ain't played this shit in a good little minute. I'm gonna be rusty.
You know what you doing, blood. You know what you doing.
I know what I'm doing, but I ain't got that muscle memory like I'm supposed to have.
Oh, right, cause I'm over here subbing niggas. You like, you doing too much.
I only sub a nigga if I just use the shit out of them.
Yeah. But I really only do it on defense. Well, I don't know. I be changing personnel and shit, so I don't know.
I mean, it's different. Is you subbing this or you saying when I this person, they got a nigga in there that I don't want?
Damn, your shit. What you say?
Let me rephrase. Is you subbing for purposes, subbing for fatigue purposes?
On defense, normally for fatigue. I'm not subbing them because random niggas in the game.
I see. I don't do that defense.
You said what?
I sub a nigga for fatigue on offense.
No, only reason I do it on defense is because niggas be getting burnt on routes. I ain't got time. So if that shit say my slot corner motherfucking tired, I need to get you the fuck out. Cause Madden damn they got the shit to a point where it's like the shit damn near real. Cause they could see as far as like the matchups and shit if you pushing the if you using the deep like if you push the you know how to check the shit.
Mm-hmm.
You could tell who tired, the composure and all that shit by putting the shit one of the sides. I think it's like the right stick or something. But that's when you on offense. And the only reason I know that is because I use that to my advantage sometimes. Shit, bro, ain't no gatekeeping over here. Shit, I don't give no fuck. We about to play. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I don't.
You know I don't gatekeep. I be telling nigga what I would do all the time. I ain't gonna lie. If you know what I do and I know what you would do, somebody still got to make a better
Motherfucker got to
decision
make
than
a
the
play.
other
Right,
person.
right. Fuck this up. Bird, motherfuckers got to win this game next Saturday, bro.
I know you do. Shit.
Motherfucker get a ring.
For the state.
Bro, I don't know what the fuck I'm finna do. I've coached in the state championship game before when I was in my very first year coaching. But again, it was my very
fuck.
What's that?
You must be really scared of me.
You moved
You know,
it.
tried to get in between my legs and I went to move him. She act like a nigga was finna do something
Finna
to
stomp her ass out. What's up, Buddha Buddha?
What's your problem? You
Nope.
going to bed. Go to bed. Go. Go to bed. Go to bed. Go. No, I'm gonna keep telling her go. She gonna learn. Go. Stay. Bed. Stay. She gonna have to learn to listen. I ain't finna have to close my door because she don't want to listen. It's my house. I'm saying dogs be doing that type of shit.
What?
Fucking with you just so they can prove that they got the control.
They say somebody got to try it.
Where my glasses? You seen my glasses, sexy. I don't be knowing I need them till I try to read some shit.
sleepy dude. In the loft on the couch. You wanna go lay with them?
You smoking, bitch? Massage? Yeah. I ain't go to bed till probably 1 tonight. Ah, they cheating. I held X for what you call it? Secure catch or possession catch.
That's like a bird playing.
What's up, nephew?
Sit in your chair.
What the?
What was that?
I'm going for it because they cheated me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying you ain't gotta
You okay?
cheat me though, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I
You
ain't
okay?
played this shit in so long. I gotta get back comfy.
Okay.
Hold on, 6.
Oh.
You had gave nigga didn't even have a linebacker in the middle, did it?
Yeah.
It felt like it was just open. I had to go for the run.
Ah. In a little bit, man. Mm. He punched his
What
ass in
a
the
hit.
shit.
I thought dude was gonna stay on the block. That's the only reason why I would have juked his ass. Get up. Your head. Golly.
Pick.
Ooh, they so with it. Number 44 just dropped back in coverage like that, bro. No way.
Hey, you wanna know
Who
why?
is this nigga?
I,
He don't even play for real.
I
This the shit I be
that's
talking about.
Buffalo Joe. What you
A
mean?
fucking he what?
That's Buffalo Joe. He from Buffalo. I put him in the game.
Bro, don't say your nigga name just like, alright, you got it. Nigga said that's Buffalo Joe like a nigga just bro. Say less. I ain't know I could do that. That's crazy.
What?
Run holding my hand up in the air.
Yeah, if you hold R1, that's how you punch it out.
Nah, the nigga was holding it like he was trying to block the pass the
Oh
whole time.
damn. Yeah, hold on 1 second. Come on.
They just hold me. No reason he should have been that open. Okay. Why you tip it? That was a pick. Oh my God, that was my pick. And it was going to the house. Fuck.
Oh, get the fuck on. Good shit, bro.
Appreciate it. I wish I would have got the one before that, though. That would have been a touchdown, dude.
Everybody.
Fuck. That was my touchdown. Damn it.
Oh, fuck.
I saw the kill shot coming. No, sir. I'm trying to get to the end zone. Here's 6. Oh my goodness. The nigga held him up on his route. That was a timing route. Oh my God. Good shit. He got stuck on your nigga coming up. Oh my goodness. That's my fault. That's my fault.
Hey, it was open, though.
It's because you and Josh be killing me. Y'all be ducking too much action with tight ends. Them niggas is built to run niggas over.
Them niggas a fumble.
Good play.
Appreciate it.
I'm on your ass when I'm done smoking, though. Here's 6. You good? Damn. Hey. Fuck. Keep chop tackling. Why my nigga not moving? Bro, that shit gay. My nigga wasn't moving. I been trying to get out of there. Look at that little slow ass shit, bro. Lamar Jackson. Mm, mm, mm.
Good ball, man.
Appreciate it. Should have threw it to Hopkins' ass. I already knew who I was throwing it to when I saw the rug route I needed. Kyle Hamilton do it all.
Right, he returned and kicks in some more shit. Good cut. What the? Did you see that? Did you see that?
Yep.
Did you see that? Did you see what my dude did?
Nah, I was busy doing what I was doing. What'd he do?
Bird. Hold on now. Hold on.
Now I'll let you look at instant replay. Do it.
Oh, maybe you got to pick a play first or something. Oh, right, because we playing online, it might not.
Yeah, you got to be playing together.
Oh, no.
Like in person.
I got it. Pause it for me. You can see my screen?
Yeah.
Watch Derrick Henry when he hit the hole.
You talking about your nigga did the splits or something?
Bro. What the fuck is that?
He got blocked. They just had a bad animation.
By who?
64.
And then Zay came and smoked his ass. That is wild, bro. That is wild, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
X-Ray on me heavy as hell, bro. He knocked out. Oh.
That's how you shed a fucking block. Good tackle too. That shit so bogus though. My nigga Kyle Hamilton ain't going for that. Oh, that was my fault. I know what happened right there. I know what happened. Oh, okay. Get him killed. they just got off. Oh my gosh. Good shit. You got lucky. You got lucky.
Oh,
I hit that nigga soon as he caught it. I can't believe he held on to that. Bruh, fuck. Good play though. I knew you was going. Fuck. Good shit. Offside. What you doing?
I don't know, dude. I don't know why they keep calling that dumb shit. Get the. That's Derrick Henry. Let me not. Let me not.
That was cheating. It was cheating. That should have been an incompletion. That's why I slowed down a little.
Good move, bro.
No, at the one, they with it.
At the inch, the ball over the pipe, over the line.
They, what the fuck? I was finna say, I thought they cheated me, bro. I was finna say, bro, this nigga threw the ball away and I was trying to celebrate. Bro, I was finna be so fucking mad.
That was his celebration.
Let me watch. They
He ain't score. He ain't score. Get the fuck out of here.
It's cause they knew they cheated me. They knew I was trying to do my celebration. Them
Bro,
folks just tried
what?
to cheat me. Yeah, no.
Wow.
Was it a
Bird, bro.
touchdown?
Bird, bro. Bird, bro. Fuck Madden. Well, hold on, bro. You see the shit?
Yeah.
Fuck the game. That's a touchdown?
No, I thought they threw the ball away, but I'm trying to tell you they did it because they knew I was trying to celebrate.
That was some bullshit.
I can't argue with it. I'm just saying they know I was trying to celebrate. They fucked up the algorithm when the nigga tried to celebrate and they tried to throw it.
Right, you done broke the game and shit.
It's gonna be a high scoring ass game if we don't get it together.
Nigga, this bitch gonna be over with at halftime. I ain't gonna hold you.
It gotta be.
And they gonna have to play with. They gonna have to start this bitch in the daytime and play a 12-minute game. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. Who are you throwing? Bro, how did my phone just come back on?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, what? I can't be that fried. Who?
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question
click on him, dude. Come on, that was a kill shot. Kincaid is not that fast, bro.
I agree.
Illegal. I didn't even. Fuck it. I guess I did. It is what it is.
Illegal contact on who though?
It was on me. It was a good call. It was bogus, but it is what it is.
Get your
Let's
big head
fucking
ass in
go.
there, man.
That was so gay. The nigga just bobbled his way into the end zone. Bruh. Fuck. That was ugly touchdown. Look at this shit. He just floated to the right. That was crazy. Nigga just kept bumping to the right.
Oh, good spare. I tried to put his big ass to sleep.
Boys out there hitting. Ah, they wicked. Good defense. Can't believe they just cheated my nigga like that. Them folks just let the rookie knock it out. That's so crazy. But my rookie can't keep up with Dog Kincaid.
the ball, man.
You lucky he didn't throw it on point. That would have been a pick.
No.
You saying throw it earlier?
I
'Cause I
threw
was
it. I
there.
threw it right after he came out his break, as he was passing the linebacker. That shit just almost got picked for no fucking reason.
They just cheated me. What the fuck kind of blocking shit was that? I ain't never seen this shit do like that. Who was that? Nate Wiggins. Bro, look at this shit. Nigga just blocked. Bro, that was so gay. What a block. Man, that's all because I got caught trying to change my fucking defense. I had fucked up Dalton Kincaid or Knox, whoever that was wide open. I did just turn the ball over on down. I'm tripping. Oh my fucking goodness. You niggas can't block now. It is what it is. Fuck. I tried to get as far over as I could before I went upfield. I take my chances. Mark Andrews better than Benford.
Oh fuck, good. Get the fuck on, man. Good shit, bro.
Appreciate it. Had to make up for that fuck up on 4th and inches. way too long. I take it. Let's fucking go. Show him something he ain't seen all night. Yes, sir. No! You gotta juke him. No! That's my fault. I wanted to get DeAndre Hopkins the ball. I should have just threw it to who I should have threw it to. It's okay. They just hold me. Bro, dude spoke. That's Malachi Stark's fault. What the fuck, dude? You had over the top. Why is you underneath? Oh, wow. I ain't even care. I gave up. They made my nigga get stuck. I was trying to get out of there. 15 seconds down, 7. cheating me. I tried to fair catch it or let it go. Them folks just hold. Should have ran out the way. Tripping. Is what it is. Come on. Laptop died.
Come on, throw the ball. Get this nigga. Throw the ball, man. He fucked me up. He had a free release off the edge, so I had to do something. Great fucking catch. Fuck. That extra like 60, he got to be like 60 pounds. That extra weight just fucked my back up. Why is he so open? Fuck me. So sit your ass inside. I moved you inside for a fucking reason. For a fucking reason I moved you inside, you dumb bitch. Come on, man. Let me chill out.
So first and 10 down, they'll start from the 22.
That tackle hurt. That nigga ain't want to get up.
Second and short. Normally this is a great time frame to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield, but in this case they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down. Coming up now for first and 10.
Oh, they just hold me. How the fuck he started slowing down all of a sudden? Good shit. Them folks just hold me. The nigga was right there. I had the angle. The nigga just started going slow. Fuck that shit.
fucking call, bro. Run your route.
No way he stayed up. Bruh, I tried to kill that little motherfucker, boy. Right there. Bro, that shit so fake. Oh, no, it's not. That's Nate. Nah, that was my linebacker. They cheat. My linebacker would have killed that nigga, bruh.
Oh.
just cheating.
That
Nigga
nigga just
did
did
a
the
limbo
limbo
move.
gang. Bro just did the limbo gang.
Bruh.
How?
I dialed that shit up. That was so bogus.
He just did the limbo gang.
Nigga got a torn spine and still standing.
Oh, bro. Bro, look at these fucking scores. 14, 15, 21. Nigga scored 29 points in the second quarter, bro. What the fuck?
Motherfucker too long.
Whoa.
Ooh.
The hell? What the hell, Leon? Oh, catch the fucking ball, man. He put it in the spot where you could catch the ball. Catch the fucking ball. Home. That was a bad throw. I threw it in the double covers. That was a bad throw. What?
holding. Damn. Ooh. It almost bounced off that nigga back, boy. I ain't gonna lie. I would have
I
been
was
so
trying to
tight.
make him get the ball. I would have scored. I would have been running right down the sideline. Madden fucked it off on purpose. The nigga lose yards after gaining yards. Come on, man.
What the fuck?
Oh.
That was so bogus. That looked like a touchdown all the way till you picked it. Good shit.
I had to click
I ain't
on
gonna. I couldn't believe you just picked
it
it.
would have been a touchdown had I not clicked on to him. He would have scored. No bullshit. That shit was wide open.
Ooh. 76. Where the fuck are you going, man? Where are you going? Where are you going? clicked me on the wrong nigga. Good shit. I wonder who I was on. I was on the nigga who was supposed to be over there. Fuck me up.
Oh, that hole was big as hell, man. When I say that was a 50-50 ball, bro, in my head, I say that's either a pick six. I say this either a pick six or a touchdown. And that shit was millimeters from a fucking pick. Come on, defense, let's get this stop. No stupid shit. Did I do that?
No, I did. They got my third down running back is what's the name? Justice Hill. Or not third down, whatever it is.
Yo, passing
Yeah.
running back.
Third down. I don't want nobody else on the field but that nigga, bro. Stop putting dude out there. They keep putting Justice Hill out there like, bro. I want, bro. He's still out there, dude, bro. Yes, sir. What a tackle.
first down.
Your
Challenge
nigga
that shit.
tackled him into the first down. It
Challenge
shouldn't
that
have
shit.
been.
First down.
Look, he picked him up and turned him around.
That's goofy
Pushed him
looking, man.
forward.
To score here and win this at the end. They also can leave very little time left for their opponent to try to go down and answer.
There we go, Rook. Oh, get the fuck out of here. Good fucking catch, Mark.
Appreciate it.
He continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes through. And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the touchdown pass.
Gotta make sure you can't win it on a 2-point conversion. Because I might not get the ball back.
So after the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, the lead is 8 as they kick it away. Showing off the big legs. You want to defend the return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. This is 1st and 10. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. It's very optional that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback, working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Oh,
Right here. It's 3rd down. Allen to throw. Inside the 40-yard line. Throwing now. Allen here on 1st down. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 5. 2nd and a yard.
Aw, you tripping. You gave me time on the clock. And you gotta get the 2. You see why I went for my 2? Shit like that.
He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. So now an important conversion attempt here as the Bills line up to go for 2.
53. 53.
After the offense scored, there was no big hoopla. They weren't throwing themselves a parade. They immediately knew they had to go for two. Get back in the huddle, get their best play call executed, and we got a tie ball game.
Here comes Hill to return. Get across the 20, marking it 2-yard line. Here's first and 10. Here's Jackson.
They just cheated me, bruh. I don't even want to play no more. You got it. You got it. Nigga, I just tried to throw the ball to Zay Flowers. He threw it to your cornerback.
I think he got hit.
Nobody touched him. They just cheated me. Look where he threw the ball and look who I threw it to, bruh. You got it. I don't even care. It is what it is. Go on get your touchdown or field goal. That's so fucking crazy. The nigga wide open. He threw it directly to your dude.
Oh shit.
With 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. Here's a 2nd and 9.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big point here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Oh, the nigga fumbled the fucking ball.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go, dude. Let's fucking go.
He fumbled
Kyle
the
Hamilton.
fucking ball.
Kyle Hamilton. Kyle fucking Hamilton. Fuck are you talking about?
He fumbled. What the fuck is happening?
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in a game where you need your best players to step up. This guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Another drive, 2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. Moving outside the pocket. Going up top and looking for Andrews.
The nigga fumbled the fucking ball, Bird. That nigga give me a thumbs up. The nigga fumbled the
I'm
ball,
glad
Bird.
it cheated me. It was only fair.
down.
They just, bruh, this game. I just tried to juke. This nigga just turned. He didn't even juke. Bruh, I'm sick of this. Look, he just turned. I tried to juke. That's so gay. Damn it. Good shit. Tried to make a play. Nah, but that ain't a fumble. The nigga just got triple hit by 11 people.
The fact that we in overtime at all, bro. What would you do for I don't know. Do I want to fuck this off? I don't want to fuck this off. I don't want to fuck this off. Traffic.
They just cheated. And I had the fucking sack. Good shit.
That was a crazy fucking game, bro. Good fucking game, dog. I like how you was ready to pack it up, and then the nigga fumbled. Like, how the
What you
man
mean
fumbled?
pack it up?
You was like, you got it, bro. Might as well go ahead and
Nigga,
score
cause
your
they
touchdown,
cheated
kick
me,
your
not
field
cause
goal.
you did nothing.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, but don't say pack it up. That's a negative
No,
connotation.
but that's what
Like I
that's what it
quit.
sound.
No,
No,
nigga, I said they just
that's what
cheated
it
me.
sounded like. That's just what it sounded like.
Well, good shit. I'm finna get my ass in the bed.
I feel you, bro. That was a good ass game, bro. Fuck, I almost fucked that game off.
Nigga, they cheat. You got it.
I'm
He
saying
talking like he just won. Boy, I can't wait
I
to play
didn't
you
know.
again.
I'm saying no, Bird.
I
I'm
can't
saying
wait to play you.
I
That's
would
my
have.
first time playing in 2
Bird. What
months.
I'm
Wait
saying
till I
is
get on
no,
this bitch
Bird,
again. Nigga,
no,
I'm finna blow you out next game.
Bird. No, I'm not trying to be disrespectful at all, bro.
No,
What I'm saying
you
is,
is though.
Bird. No, I apologize. What I'm saying
No,
is,
you straight. I'm just gonna blow you out the next time so you can't speak no more.
no, Bird. Look, that ain't what I'm saying, bro. What
That's
I'm
what I'm
saying
saying.
is, he said that's what I'm saying. No, Bird. I'm saying if I would have missed the field goal, I would have lost the fucking game. The nigga fumbled the ball, Bird.
Nigga, you keep talking about fumble the ball like I didn't throw an interception to a nigga who was not nowhere near the nigga I threw the
I'm saying
ball to.
okay, right.
My
So
nigga was a clean
that
pocket.
shit was
Nobody was going.
that shit
They
was out of
just
pocket.
cheated me.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit was out of
That's
pocket.
why.
That shit was out
That's
of
why I
pocket.
don't care about the game. They cheated
That
me
shit
at
was out of
the end,
pocket.
so I felt like they weren't gonna let me win no way.
That shit was out of pocket. Dude ass was. What was he doing?
Nobody was close to the nigga. They just be cheating because it's Lamar. They do not let that nigga be good on the game. They treat that nigga the way they treat him in real life. They don't fuck with that nigga. I'm telling you, it's because he ain't got a Jewish sports agent.
That nigga said the Jewish sports agent. Oh, bro. Hell no. Nigga, we threw the ball 70 times, bro.
That's another thing they kept cheating me on. I told you while we was playing. They kept taking Derrick Henry out, nigga, and I put Derrick Henry as every fucking running back, and they still kept taking him out of the fucking game.
That shit is wild. That
Nigga,
man, Derrick Henry had 8
carries. He only had 8 carries because he wasn't in the game. I would have ran it way more. They cheated me. I ain't gonna lie. I can't wait to play you again.
What the fuck?
They cheated me so much. I don't know why they just did me. Look what I had 8. Look, I had 113 yards on 8 carries. Imagine what I would have did if they wouldn't have been cheating me and taking this nigga out. I'm not finna run the ball with Justice Hill.
The fact that man had 8, yeah, you right, because that's what? That's 12.
14.1.
Right, but I'm saying that's 12 carries. If Justin Hill don't get that 4, he'll have more than that, and you would have probably had the ball longer because you would have been getting the fucking first downs.
He would have had another 56 yards, which would have been 168 yards.
You had 16. You had 16 carries for 162.
Yeah, I would have had
10 yards a carry.
40 yards.
You was toting that bitch 10 yards a carry. Lamar was that shit is insane, bro. 46 of 70 for 5 touchdowns. That shit is insane.
And it should have been more than that. They cheated me. I ain't gonna lie. I can't wait to play you again.
That shit wild.
I cheated on so many plays, and I was being nice punting the ball. I don't never do that shit. I go for it on 4th and 3, 4th and 8, 4th and 9.
Bro, we ran 90 plays. I ran 91 plays. You ran 86 plays. But that other shit came in the overtime. Imagine the Bills-Ravens game. Imagine the AFC Championship game 58-64.
They say that's the worst defensive performance ever.
They say these is the two greatest niggas alive playing quarterback. Alive, bro.
Facts.
Look at the numbers, bro. They'd be like, what the fuck? I mean, we threw 11 combined picks, so maybe not. But the fact that niggas scored.
See, I can't wait to play you again. They fucked me up on 2 picks. Boy, I can't wait to play again. I'm rusty. And I still only lost by 6. You did your shit, though. I just feel like I fucked up too much. I had way too many
mistakes were made. The game was fucking shit up for real, for real. It wasn't even like it was you or me. I wasn't doing shit. The game was fucking that up. I ain't catch that pick. The game threw that motherfucker to me. Shit, I ain't taking no credit away from
that. And the fact they kept taking Derrick Henry out the game. Like,
yeah,
why
the fact that he had 8 carries as well. And I'm only saying that because you saying that the game was taking him out the game. Like I'm saying,
nigga, I literally paused it and went to my depth chart. You said,
know.
I do that?
You said it. I heard.
Nigga, and they still kept doing it. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure that shit out. Them folks told me. And then when I fixed it, they stopped putting Justice Hill and started putting the Ali nigga. They said we not putting Derrick Henry. Like, what the fuck is y'all?
What is happening? Fuck. Send me your picks. I gotta put my phone on the charger, but send me your picks for tomorrow so we can put something in. I got James Cook scored the first touchdown last week, so I won $41 in free money. So we got $41 in free money.
Say less. I'll send it to you before the game start.
Oh, bro. All right, Nick. I'll let you, bro. Love. All right, y'all. I'll holler at y'all. That was just fucking wild. The fact that I came back in that other game, I almost fucked this game off against my brother. And then the shit is wild. The fact that this shit is wild. The fact that Lamar Jackson threw the ball to a wide open defender was insane. He need Jameis Winston context. I'm talking shit. Let me stop. But I will say that's some Lamar Jackson shit. Motherfucker, like, who the fuck you throwing to? He hoping he cut faster, but Lamar fuck around to that shit in real life. But these numbers is nuts, and the fact they kept taking Derrick Henry out the game, y'all, we gonna play again. But I got a meeting at 9. I'm gonna have to get a couple hours of sleep, and then we gotta go win the state championship game, gang. We gotta go win this fucking state championship game. We've been building. Semifinals 4 years in a row. Last 3 years, losses in the semifinal. This year, we get to the semifinal. We win. We got over the hump. Now we got to fucking finish. Now we have to fucking finish. We done seen these boys already. We're going to be in the neutral site. It's going to be crazy because I don't give a fuck what time we play. We in the state championship game. Show up, show out. Do our job. And let's get these rings and trophies at the end of the motherfucking Saturday morning. Alright, gang. I'm finna go to sleep.